All right, we're doing shut up jerk on 3. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Shut up jerk!
L to the OG, dude be the OG, and he playing like a pro. C, L to the OG, dude be the OG, and he playing like a pro. Make some noise. A.
Hello, my beautiful paintballers. I'm back. I know it's been a while. I know, your mag-fed loins have, been tickling and itching, and your boy's back. AKA the whatever the fuck you want to call me. I don't know. It's been too long. Smokey Pro in some circles. I've been heard to say. AKA the Tri-State Area's one and only mag-fed scrub. Special guest today. I asked for some new people. And of course, Grizz didn't listen to me, and he jumped on. No, I said that, you know what? I have a really white co-host, so I need a really black co-host, because the white and black cookie must be combined. But Grizz, say hello in a British accent for the beautiful people.
Oh yeah, no problem, mate. What's going on, motherfuckers?
Okay.
Cheers and all that fucking shit like that there, right?
I'm already messing this video up because I'm laughing over it. All right, and of course, all the way from OD, deep in the mountains of OD, Kirky, Zach, Kirk. Say hello to the beautiful people.
Hey, everybody.
There you go. Kirky and Grizz ran Recon at Snake Eater. I'll get into Snake Eater. I'll get into the game at some point throughout the video, but these guys were very instrumental for Tribal Alliance Command. They ran Recon at Snake. Awesome game, obviously. Like everybody knows the outcome by now and everything like that, and all the dookie that we pushed in. But like you guys ran Recon, right? So Kirky is more of a run and gun, very light, kit sniper, and Grizz is more of the traditional sniper, but he takes the craft very seriously with his ghillie suit and everything like that, and we've gotten into that before. But Kirky, how did you feel running with Grizz as the kind of like, not the anti to you, but a very different version of sniping? Like, what was your opinion of running on Recon with Grizz?
Yeah, my approach to even the Recon class, because there was a time where I did grab a ghillie suit and I grabbed the full I would say the image of what a sniper / Recon looks like, and for me, I realized I like to play a little bit more of a floating role, and I put it more into a supportive role. That it's not all I can take those moments and pull the craft out and just stalk. And there was a good moment in Snake Eater when I think it was day 2 of our Recon missions, where I spent, I think it was like 75 minutes, about an hour. It was an hour 15 minutes just sitting in the bushes. I'm 15 yards from guys as they're walking literally right by me, and I had probably 100 players walking between me and middle there, and I'm like, I can pull it out, but I like the light, I like the tight, I like maneuverability, and also it speaks kind of to I like to play it to my strengths, where it's like my athletic ability is very high, and trying to develop a kit that accommodates that, but then also can help me lean into the Recon sniper kind of roles that does come with paintball. That it's I don't know, it's this balancing point that I kind of put on edge.
How crazy is that when you don't have, like, I guess, quote unquote camouflage, but you're able to conceal yourself and have 100 players walk by you? And Grizz, shut up, because you can do that like so easily, and you do that with, like, just me.
No, but I gotta say though, even when it comes to woods ball and it comes to paintball, when you're in a really dense foliaged area, you don't necessarily have to ghillie the fuck out. Only like, okay, for instance, I forgot the guy's name, but the guy that Deadpool. You guys know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This guy has an orange and black mask, and there was times where I couldn't see him. I walked up on him, I was like, oh shit, you know, like, so
Right.
I get what Kirky's talking about too. You know, you can hunker down rather and do damage as a, you know, just a regularly dressed player. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel in Recon, and any of you guys can answer this, to play this role where you're observing and you're watching all these players with tunnel vision, or you know, or looking right at you and not seeing you, and you can't engage them? Like, is that what really brings you into a scenario, or does that drive you crazy? Because I know me, like, I'm so Puerto Rican, I would fucking just start. I'd be like, I'm going out in a blaze of fury, motherfucker, and I'm taking like as many of you with me. But like, how does that feel?
Well, using a bolt action, you can't just fucking go in. I mean, I've learned the hard way that you can't go in, because once I started using a bolt action, I was the same way. I was like, fuck it, I'm running in, I don't give a fuck, and I would get shot to shit, you know. So after a while of, you know, dealing with, you know, one shot at a time, you have to really pull back on that urge to just mag dump.
Right.
So
it for me, it is one of the greatest adrenaline experiences I could say in the game of paintball. It, like, already paintball is and can be one of a very high adrenaline situation. So like you can get the rush just by pushing up and running and making rushes. But example, on the second day of the Recon, I have a whole story that I kind of wrote out of my experience of it. But I had a guy walking 2 feet from me. I'm literally laying on the ground, not moving. And I feel that's the key with it, is it's like there's a saying for me that's like, your focus determines your reality. And it's like, whatever you focus on, like, especially in paintball, like, movement is a major key in this.
I'm gonna write that on a fortune cookie, yo.
Do it.
Yo, dead ass.
that hard.
I'm gonna write that on a fortune.
But it's like, if you're, for me, it's like an understanding of, one, I can understand what my focus is, but if I can also watch the field and see where people are looking and see where people aren't looking, it's more like I look for those places people aren't looking, and learn to exploit them through a series of kind of timing where you see somebody shooting, and it's like small little cues, like the single audio cue of someone dry firing their marker. And it's like, if you can listen for those little things of moments and wait, like find those timings to exploit, you can. I've gone circles around my local field here, and people are like, how did you even get there? You were in front of me last I knew. And it's like, just because I was able to, you conceal, don't move. Right. And sometimes even just being patient is a very big key of that, of breathe. Just remember to breathe, slow down, sit there for a second. I had the guy walking 2 feet from me, and I had a bright, my OD Oregon logo for our patches was sitting right on my left shoulder, looking straight at him. And I'm like, if he looks down, he could put a full mag right in.
Right. All right, guys, we'll do intermission. We'll be back.
Hey, just move.
They're dead! They're all dead! Clear!
You got it. Good move, boys.
Either call for a medic, baby!
Radio check.
In the building.
Kill! You both dead. I didn't see you. Where's Ted? Hey, boom, you're...
Whoa! We've never Jessica Andrade! Whoa!
Hey, you got it. You're hit now.
Yeah, I shot the three of you.
No, you shot those two. You didn't shoot me.
I pulled the trigger on you because I didn't want to shoot you at this close range.
I know, but I couldn't take the chance.
Hey, ref. Hey, man. You're playing like an asshole.
Is it
And they're not going to announce it. You're looking at me saying fire. I'm sorry, that's not how it works, bro. It's face to face. We got to shoot. My two guys left, but I'm sorry. I came around the corner, and I heard you yelling out surrender.
Man, you got to live with yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Me and this girl, we go into the side room, and we start making out, and then I'm touching her, and then she goes down on me, and then I splooge in her mouth, you know, and I know, and get this. She kisses me and puts it back in my mouth, and I swallow.
Which, the cum?
I know, so hot.
You swallowed your own load?
Yeah, I heard of it, but I didn't know it actually happened.
No, I haven't heard about it before.
I have. It's a thing. There's a word for it. I can't remember what it is right now. So fucking hot.
All right, we're back. So Kirky was hitting us with real inspirational mind gems that I'm trying to profit off of. You know, I'm gonna start like one of those inspirational Instagram accounts, and I'm just gonna have Kirky as the author. But
I mean, what's my cut of this? Are we working something?
We're not talking about your cut.
Okay.
What are we talking about? This is about me making money. this is how I become an e-celeb. So
Stay in place.
we talked about the recon role and everything, but I want to talk about the field because it absolutely drove me fucking crazy. Like, there were so many thorns. I've never seen a field that had actual longhorn cows on it. First of all, just having a cow is a big deal. Having a longhorn cow that can impale me at any point is incredible. Cow shit that looked like it was out of Jurassic Park shit. And then you had thorns that were literally trying to kill me.
Yeah.
The whole. But Grizz, this had to be an absolute fantasy.
Bro, it was a fantasy as far as coverage was concerned. But wearing a ghillie and fucking thorns is a pain in the dick. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now.
A literal pain in the dick.
It caused me some frustration on many points, and you know, it made me do one questionable thing. But we're not gonna get into that. But you know, it definitely changed the game for me. I don't know about you guys, because you have to like be very wary about where you're leaning and where you're touching and where you're moving, because you know, you get hung up on something, you're not getting away from shit. There was one time I actually I did something I normally do and jumped into a bush to try to hide, you know, coming towards me, and literally got stuck like I was stuck in this fucking spider web. It was fucking hilarious.
My issue was I did not, like, I walked through the field obviously Friday, and when the game started, I thought I knew where things were. I was lost instantly.
Bro.
Like, I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit. And when they're calling, like, first off, comms was driving me crazy at that game because I had literally 9,000 people in my ear. I needed like 7 radios. And every time they would be like, go here or go there, I had no idea how to really get there. I was lost instantly. But my issue was I would try to take shortcuts to places, and that was when I was like, I'm a fucking idiot, because now I'm in a game of thorns.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Thorn Winter is here, B, and I'm fucked. Because I'm not prepared for this. Like, you know, I thought I was being cute in my multicam. Nope. Not like that. I was like, nah, man, you know, I'm just not making it through here. Like, there were so many thorns. Bro, I still got cow shit on my boots. I'm just wearing it as a badge of honor now at game. Page 53 with like cow shit on my boots. I was like, I don't even care. Don't even care.
Both pair of boots from Snake Eater are still in garbage bags. I haven't even touched it.
We got those garbage bags are scented. That was like the best move we ever made. I mean,
Hell yeah.
I'm just like Angel looked at my boots at 53 and was just like, really? You couldn't even clean them? I'm like, nah, this is like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wear cow shit on my kit from now on.
I'd appreciate if you stop judging me, Angel. Stop
Right,
judging.
yeah, exactly. It was
Makes it part of the experience.
yeah, it was crazy. But what did you guys think of the game in general?
Field, I agree. Field was shit. Just exactly what Grizz said. There were certain moments where I thought I was doing well, and I would take it. I was taking it slow because I'm like, okay, we're sneaking through. We're getting through this, either a thicket of something, and I would, in those times where I'm sneaking, I'd weasel my way through 1,000 thorn bushes, and then I see 6 guys pop up through the trees, and I'm like, oh shit! And I turn around to take. I remember turning around to take off, and it was the vines were like, yeah, no, you're just gonna stay right here and get shot. And I got caught up on my marker.
Come on, bitch.
Yeah.
Come on.
I I hated the field. Like as we were driving away, I said to myself, I never want to come back here. I want to come back to Texas. I don't ever want to play a two.
Well, you know what?
Don't worry, we'll just get it on.
I think the field was aside. I mean, if the thorns weren't a thing, I don't even give a shit about the cow shit or any of that. The thorns threw a curveball that I wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
Just kept me from doing what I actually.
You're right. I'm being pretty harsh about the field. Like it was actually a pretty cool field. Like it had a lot. It was a huge field. But I mean, those thorns, like, they ripped me to shreds. I mean, they absolutely destroyed me. But for the most part, like, Carlos does a great job with Snake Eater, and like, I'm sad that he's not going to be doing it anymore because I really want a reason to go back to Texas. Like, Texas was so much fun. Like, I had a great time with obviously my boys and all of you guys and everybody and meeting new people. But I mean, honestly, like Grizz said it. Like Grizz said it before we even got there. He's like, bro, I want to move out to Texas. And I was like, really? And I was thinking about it. And then when I was there and I'm eating the food and I'm seeing how the people are and everything, and I'm like, bro, fuck yeah, I want to move to Texas.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome out there.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, everywhere we ate was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
All the people that we would run into were super cool, laid back, super nice. I don't know what, like, I didn't know what people's, like, perception of Texas is outside of Texas. But when you get there, it's like, it's totally not what, you have any idea you have in your head about the place. Like, it is, like, one of the most, like, welcoming places I've ever been to. I was in heaven. I forget it. Like, I'm all about Texas. I hope that somebody puts on a 2-day scenario there and gives us enough time to plan to go there again, because I mean, just for the trip alone, like OD's compound was amazing. We had a great Airbnb.
Yeah.
Grizz, the bagel spot that Beast would go to in the morning and get us bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Beast comes clutch in the morning.
Beast is clutch all the time, but except when he's driving crazy. But like, yo, I had a really like incredible experience in Texas, and it obviously, like, the camaraderie of the game is why I come, and I had such a great time because of that. The field owners were great. Like, times I was bugging the field owners about stuff and bugging Carlos. He was super cool about it. The local Texas guys were super cool about it. I mean, I don't really like doing like like, what do you think of me post? Like we've seen in the last couple days on MagFed on Facebook, but I would definitely do like, what did you think of like Texas and the scene in general? And I thought it was awesome, man. Night Stalkers, those guys were great. There's so many teams like I know that I'm gonna miss and not say thank you to, but for the most part, everybody was super cool, and like I would love to go back to Texas. I thought Texas was awesome.
Yeah.
For people that are actually still watching this, like, this is Lobo, basically, like losing his voice and saying, thank you like he always does, and he was, Lobo's the best. So,
oh man,
shout out to Lobo.
Yeah.
Lobo,
he had lost his voice at the end of day one.
Oh, every game.
My man was talking like this at the end of day one. We're gonna push their shit in.
Yeah. One perspective I wanted to throw also, even for how my perspective is a little harsh on the field, like, it's also because I'm jumping into scenarios where I'm putting myself like deep in the middle of the woods too. It's like I had a great time. I would do it again if I was given the opportunity and going back, just as you said, talking about the scene, the food, everything.
Well, I'm going to hopefully I'll be going to Dominion, so like it's like a pilgrimage for me to go every year. I gotta go. But you guys want to say any thank you, shout outs to anybody?
Shout out to
MagFed. Shout out to MagFed.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
Good shit. Good shit.
On all bases.
Good shit, motherfucker. Kirky, anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to Carlos just for hosting. I know, just as one being a part of OD and we put on games, like it takes a lot putting on games. And just shout out for everything, him putting everything on for us. Like, thank you, Carlos. Appreciate it.
You finished strong.
Yeah, that's a good one. Mad thank yous that I know I could go on forever, but definitely want to ride Grizz and Kirky's coattails. Shout out to MagFed, shout out to Carlos, shout out to everyone on the command staff for Tribal Alliance. Like, the command staff was one of the best command staffs I've ever been on. Super organized, focused, nobody panicked, nobody got in each other's face. I've been on command staffs where people weren't on the same page, some people wanted to quit, you know, after getting, but guys, everyone was super positive. It reminded me of like some Dominion command staffs that we had where, you know, everybody was just like, yo, we got this, and, you know, like, let's just keep going and stuff like that. So I was super proud to be on a command staff with those guys, and, you know, obviously they make me look smart, and I just take all the credit for it afterwards. So I was super happy for that. Like, like, oh, Smoke, thank you so much. I'm like, yeah, I know, bro. It's just what I do. You know, I keep these guys in line, even though I was basically just yelling to Casino all weekend. But you know, like, just shout out to Bobby too. Bobby's the man. You know, just shout out to my Nomads too, man. Like, they held me down all weekend. They know, you know, everybody who knows, and if you know, you know, and they helped me out, and I was really proud of them and happy for them, because, you know what, like, a lot of people, you know, they don't look to me anymore, they look to them. So, you know, I'm really happy when people come up to me and they were like, yo, Grizz was killing it, yo, Beast was killing it, Money was killing it. You know, shout out to my Turtle team, and you know, Castle and Heather and Eric, and, you know, everybody that filled in, and that's about it. Like, so I'll see you on the next time. Don't ask me what my next video is, because I don't even know. Like, it'll be when it'll be. Maybe I'll quit. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? Say goodbye to the beautiful people.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye.
MG100.
Yeah. Well.
Get ready for that MG snipe.
Yeah. Whatever.
Suck dick.